HTML. So in this video, I just want to demonstrate the creation of web elements and their attributes thereof. So for now, I'm just gonna showcase the basics one. Let's look at the heading. This is a heading. Let me go ahead and copy this and H2 as well, H3 as well, and we'll look at the difference of them all. H4, H5, and finally H6. These are our headings. Excuse me. So as you can see, H1 is bigger and then going all the way down to the smallest. And these are our heading tags. So they provide a way for you to showcase that this is a heading other than a paragraph or a section of your column. So if you wanted to do a paragraph would be something like this, and say this is a paragraph. Here is your paragraph here. Notice how the paragraph is not bolded and it's not heavy like this heading here. So normally the body of your section, if you're writing a blog or something like that, you normally use a paragraph instead of a heading. So a heading would just indicate the heading of your topic, and you'd use a paragraph to write whatever content your blog is about. So these are just normal basic text that you would use. And just at the top of my head, what you can do is, if you wanted to use, perhaps let's look at the attribute that we can use in here. Let's say title. So title, you would say hello. So notice here when you hover over this, you have a title saying hello. So this is an attribute, part of your paragraph tag. So this paragraph tag has an attribute of a title, which when you hover over it, it says hello. So another thing that we can look at is the A tag, which then it requires an href, which is a hyperlink, where you go ahead and put in the URL. So a URL would be anything. Let's look at Brazilian. Okay, let's look at Daniel Alves here. My internet is so slow. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, now this is very slow. Let me just try something else and say google.com and make this HTTPS, and perhaps let me say this target and put in a blank. So this would be the URL or the hyperlink that would appear here, and this would imply that it should open on a new page, and then you would name this and say visit Google, something like that. So notice what happens to the cursor when you visit here to show that it's a hyperlink. So if you click on it, you see what happens. So That's normally this a tag. This is what it does. It provides you with the ability to go and click it, uh, and go and visit another URL. And another thing that I can think of is if I can just go here. Maybe let me find something on my desktop. Let me try find an image on my desktop. You can download whatever image that you like. I'm just gonna use something here. I'm looking for an image. I'm not finding any. Okay, here's one. So you're not seeing what I'm doing here, but if I can just open this, reveal in Explorer, come here, and a good practice would be to always have your images in a separate folder. So let me just say images, open this image, and then copy it here. Maybe this would be your logo or something. But what you would do then for an image tag, let me just close this, and then let's look at the image. So for an image, this is what you would do. Your image, and then you see these are the two things that it requires. So your attribute for an out there, you would say this is a Pokemon, perhaps, and then from here you'd say images, logo.png. So this already you can see the suggestion showing you that this already exists. So you can see the image that I just put. And another thing that I forgot to mention, there are tags that are self-closing that you don't need to close them, like this one here. So if you can go ahead and look at our HTML page, you can see this meta here. It doesn't have a closing tag like this one. It opens with meta, and these H1 and H2s, they have closing tags. And this one, the UTF-8, it's just a character encoding for the HTML document. This one, it's just to tell the Explorer to use the highest mode available. This one is for responsive website to sort of adjust to the width of the screen that you viewing the website on. So another thing is here, as you can see, these you might need to say, okay, these are very close to each other, and you might need to break. This would just create a new line for you. You might need to break. Sometimes you just need to say P, and then you see this break. And sometimes you might need to draw a line and say HR my PC is very slow. Say HR you see, so this line here, so you see this one, you don't need to say HR like this. No, it's a self-closing tag that you don't need to close it. It closes itself automatically. So these are elements that you will interact with in most cases. In fact, frequently you will not have an opportunity to do this. This you can do, but it's bad practice. Everything goes inside a tag. If you need to write a paragraph, you write it like this. If you need a heading should be like this. If you intend for us to click and go to another hyperlink, then you have it like this. If it's an image, you have it like this. If you have a list, then your list would be something like this. Let me just put the image below. If you have a list, your list would be something like this. South Africa, LI, Egypt, LI, Morocco, am I spelling Morocco wrong? Perhaps then LI, Tunisia. So these would be your list. This is how your list would look like. And if you need to add an attribute on your list, you would say, and then list style. And if you don't want those dots, or if you don't want it indexed, you can just do this. So this is an example of what you can do, and this is normally things that you see on the website that you do visit. They're using the basic things that are here. The styling might be different, but at the end of the day, the basics are the same. You will be using these exact tags, these exact standard, these exact principles to design your website. So this is text, and I hope you know what tags are. You know a lot about text, and you can design your own text from here. I do hope this has benefited you and it was helpful. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share. It keeps me motivated to create other contents like this. Thank you very much, guys. See you again on the next video. Bye for now. Cheers.